No! Damn! That's why I just do that. No!
With the fed shit. What are you doing? Now he's beating you one to three. I ain't bring that thing in here. You know the thing I'm talking about. The thing that got all the pieces that come out. That court. I didn't see you. Here, you just like. Let me turn this heat off. I don't know, but I thought I put it. I usually put it back in there when I finish. You probably grabbed it. Did you say can I go down here? Psych.
Yes, I'm gonna win. Give me the monkey shot, Tommy. I know you can win. And I can win. See, I just pressed it.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
We have started the big countdown, and the hour is almost here. But before we celebrate at midnight, we welcome you to 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny Smith. This is very exciting, yes. For tonight's game, we'll be watching the Golden State Warriors as they go up against the Chicago Bulls in their house, United Center. Looking at the last game for Chicago, it was a win against the Pacers in Indianapolis. 6 wins in their last 10 games. They'd like to play even better. Tonight, a chance to add to their win total. So last year we saw Jimmy Butler take a giant leap forward with the Bulls while Derrick Rose was out. So Kenny, who's the number one guy on that team right now?
Give me my
number one option. That's tough because Rose was injured before he was the MVP. So obviously he put the team on his shoulders. So you would think if he can get close to that form, Derrick Rose is the number one option. You know, Butler was a.
Let me dust them for you, because you can.
I want to play.
Happy New Year's Eve. Thank you for joining us here on 2K Sports for the NBA. We're all dressed up and ready to go. With Greg Anthony, Mark Hill. This is Kevin Harlan. We have Doris Burton.
Let me play, Tommy.
On the sideline as well. We're live at the United Center where the Chicago Bulls have home court advantage.
Dang, they already
Take a look at the Warriors. Well, they're entering a bit of a soft spot in their schedule, facing off guys against some of the lower-ranked teams in the league, and we'll see if they're able to take advantage and have their win total.
And already a chance for them to take the season series against this team. They see them 3 times, and after winning the first one, they've got to be confident that they can do it again.
No question they'd like to get that done, Greg. This game is mental more than some realize. A win is good, but breaking down your opponent's confidence and will is even better.
Now Golden State's starting 5. It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson at the guard spots. The defensive stalwarts, Green and Bogut, are down low. And it's Rush in at small forward. Gasol kicks to Gibson. And again, Chicago. No good. Last outing for Golden State, it was a loss to the Mavericks in Dallas.
And hard to say whether it was the game plan defensively that let them down or just the inability to really bring the fire on that side of the ball.
And guys, it was a bit befuddling to me as to why they stuck with it. I mean, they dug themselves a hole and couldn't find the tweaks they needed to get out of it.
For so long, there has been this mindset that Golden State wins through offense, but their defense, you know, Gia, you were talking about this, is where the true strength of this team lies.
Yeah, I think that's what's really allowed them to separate when you look at the rest of the league. I mean, they led the league in opponents' field goal percentage last season, and some nights the shots weren't falling, but the defense always showed up.
Here's Gasol, and it's sent back by Bogut. And so the ball out of bounds. Bogut touched it last. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter.
The assist, Nikola Mirotic.
Warriors have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for it to start off this game. The drive by Green lets it go from 11. Mirotic grabs the miss. Chicago's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
Now let's find out what head coach Steve Kerr had to say to Doris Burke. Doris?
One player he doesn't want to overlook is Pau Gasol. He said Pau has that hook shot that is nearly impossible to guard, and that most of their defense on Pau will be centered around denying him the ball and forcing him to catch it away from the basket. We'll see if they can execute that plan, guys.
Always great to hear from you, Doris.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Thompson with the bucket.
Klay Thompson.
Now, they've done a great job of getting into the middle of that defense and scoring in the paint.
And that's why they're on this run. You get that close to the hoop, and it's a lot easier.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
We have started the big countdown, and the hour is almost here. But before we celebrate at midnight, we welcome you to 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. This is very exciting.
Yes.
For tonight's game, we'll be watching the Los Angeles the Golden State Warriors. And for Golden State, they've played well of late, winning 5 of their last 6 games. Tonight, an opportunity to continue that trend. Well, for Golden State, they certainly didn't struggle before Steve Kerr became head coach, but since his arrival, he has this team executing one of the most beautiful offenses in the league.
It reminds me a little bit of the triangle. What I mean by that, there's constant motions and cuts in this offensive system. You know, it's much more than just the Splash Brothers shooting up threes. These guys are a fun team to watch.
Yeah, you know, Steve, he did a great job of blending all the coaching styles that he's learned over the past years. He's played for some great coaches, and, you know, he's been fortunate enough to take a little bit from each of them and implement it, and it worked.
It turned into a championship in 2015 for Golden State. That does it for us.
Happy New Year's Eve. Thank you for joining us here on 2K Sports for the NBA. We're all dressed up and ready to go. This is Kevin.